Mrs. Eccleton, we also have a personal letter for you from General Bussier. It reads, "Dear Mrs. Eccleton, in light of the memorable years of active Air Force service you have shared with Joe, it is only fitting and proper that you also share in celebrating the success of his retirement. I trust that you take great pride in his many accomplishments over the years, achievements which only a dedicated professional with a supportive spouse could have attained. Clearly, your selfless devotion and loyalty over the years helped Joe make a difference in many areas and in the lives of many of his fellow airmen. Your much appreciated support and understanding have helped make possible Joe's lasting contribution to Whiteman Air Force Base, the Air Force, and our nation. Please accept Barb's and my personal thanks for your faithful service. Best wishes to you and your family for happiness and success in the years ahead. Sincerely, Thomas A. Bussier, General, United States Air Force." Colonel Butler will now present Mrs. Eccleton with a certificate of appreciation from the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force. It reads, "I join your spouse, family, and friends in thanking you for the numerous contributions and sacrifices you made in support of our United States Air Force. Your dedication gave strength and purpose to your spouse's service in defense of our nation." Signed, J. A. Roy, Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force. Colonel Butler will now present Mrs. Eccleton with a Military Spouses Medal. It reads, "The spouse does not wear a uniform, yet they serve their country. They do not acquire nor wear ribbons showing where they have been, yet they go. They did not ask for the duty they perform, yet they unwaveringly serve to the best of their ability. They serve, yet are not honored with trinkets or pieces of cloth showing their service. The burning candle signifies the lonely nights that you have spent, that you have kept the home fires burning. A symbol with no beginning and no end, the ring around the candle flame symbolizes the undying flame of love for your spouse. The image of a rose is for the unwavering devotion you have shown your spouse and their service to their country. This medal is gratefully given to those who do not ask, those that stay on the home front so that their spouse can serve, for they also proudly serve their country. Always remembered, never forgotten." Colonel Butler will now present Sergeant Eccleton's mother, Miss Marilyn Eccleton, with the Military Parents Medal. It reads, "The sacrifice the parent of a military member renders is beyond compare. As a parent, they are willingly offering their blessing when the child is compelled to serve their country. If it were not for the military parent, through their child service, America would not enjoy all of the freedoms that exist today. The Military Parent Medal is cast in gold and silver colors, which symbolize how meaningful you are to me. Within the gold center is a compass rose depicting the guidance and direction that you have instilled within me. The two-piece laurel wreath shows your constant offering of love and support for the decisions I have made throughout my life. The raised rippled top edging is indicative of many opportunities you have offered me. There are 4 stars around the lower half of the silver ring, symbolic of your teachings of duty, honor, integrity, and devotion. In the lower center of the outer ring is a shield for your teachings of traditions and respect for our country. The Military Parent Medal is my way of saying that you were then and now one of the most important parts of my life. It was your understanding, love, and assurance that enabled me to know what I was accomplishing was important. Thank you for being there for me. Duty, honor, integrity, devotion." At this time, Chief Person from the 509th Maintenance Group will come forward and present Sergeant Eccleton with a gift from the weapons community.
First of all, congratulations, Joe. That's 26 years, it's a long time. On behalf of weapons group everywhere, not just here. Sir, thanks for coming out and doing the ceremony. For all the chiefs, other leadership, and the maintenance group that are here, thanks all of you for coming out, and especially to Joe's family. I only hope I'm lucky enough to have half as many of my family here as you folks here. I know that's a big deal, it's important, so it's pretty impressive to see all you folks here. Last but not least, all you weapons troops, retired and active duty, thanks to all of you for coming out. So everybody knows Joe's a big golfer, and sometimes he struggles. Everybody does. I'm not a big golfer. I couldn't tell you anything about it. But we're going to give a little assistance to help with his golf game. As weapons troops, we were, over the years, nicknamed Load Totes. We've kind of taken on the mascot of the toad.
Yep.
Joe's own personal load toad. It's to keep his golf clubs in nice shape. So Joe, first off. On the serious side of the house, you heard Joe's been involved with everything that the B2 has ever done when it comes to weapons. On the conventional side of the house, I think I can speak for him. We don't mind doing that, so that's where the fun's at for us. That's what we like to do. We load conventional bombs. They go wherever they go. They come off the jet. We do B-pose. Life's good. That right there is the not easy part of our job when it comes to special weapons. And Joe knows how difficult that is. But sure, the colonel say when it comes to Joe, he's somebody you can always trust. If he's out there on the aircraft and there's something going on, I don't have any doubt that he's going to do it the right way. So, on behalf of the B2 weapons community, congratulations. I'm getting emotional. It's not even hard.
At this time, Senior Master Sergeant Sanders from the 13th Aircraft Maintenance Unit will come forward and present Sergeant Eccleton with a gift from the 13th Aircraft Maintenance Unit.
Joe, it's just a small token of our appreciation for your service. It's engraved with your service time. It says from the 13th AMU Reapers, thank you for your 26 years of dedicated service. Your leadership will be greatly missed, and definitely will be missed. Yeah, you.
Master Sergeant Driver will now present Sergeant Eccleton with a shadow box, which displays the awards, decorations, badges, and ranks he earned throughout his career. This shadow box represents the 26 years of service to our country that Senior Master Sergeant Eccleton gave to defend freedom.
I've only known Sergeant Eccleton here about 6-8 months, and the amount that he has taught me in that time is truly astounding. Being my first bomber base, this is a whole new ballgame for me. So I appreciate it. I know the guys in the shop appreciate everything that you've done for us, and this is just a small token of what we can do.
At this time, Sergeant Eccleton would like to make a few special presentations to his wife, Kathy, daughter Stephanie Elizabeth Madison, mother Marilee, mothers-in-law Carolyn and Judy. Sergeant Eccleton deeply appreciates all the sacrifices his family has made throughout his career.
Oops. for your support all these years. I love you so much. I think I could have been around more. Maybe you see me a little more now. Thank you. I got a lot of emotion. Last, for certain,
The following ceremony is being performed at the request of Sergeant Eccleton. For more than 200 years, the American flag has been the symbol of our nation's unity, as well as the source of pride and inspiration for millions of citizens. Born on June 14, 1777, the Second Continental Congress determined that the flag of the United States be 13 stripes, alternating between 7 red and 6 white, and that the Union be 13 stars, white in a blue field representing a new constellation. Between 1777 and 1960, the shape and design of the flag evolved into the flag presented before you today. The 13 horizontal stripes represent the original 13 colonies, while the stars represent the 50 states of the Union. The colors of the flag are symbolic as well. Red symbolizes the hardiness and valor. Whiteness signifies purity and innocence. And blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Traditionally, a symbol of liberty, the American flag has carried the message of freedom and inspired Americans both at home and abroad. In 1814, Francis Scott Key was so moved at seeing the stars and stripes waving after the British shelling of Baltimore's Fort McHenry that he wrote the words to the Star-Spangled Banner. In 1892, the flag inspired Francis Bellamy to write the Pledge of Allegiance, our most famous flag salute and patriotic oath. In July 1969, the American flag was flown in space when Neil Armstrong planted it on the surface of the moon. Today, our flag flies on constellations of Air Force satellites that circle our globe, and on the thin flash of our aircraft in harm's way in every corner of the world. Indeed, it flies in the heart of every airman who serves our great nation. The sun never sets on our U.S. Air Force, nor on the flag we so proudly cherish. Since 1776, no generation of Americans has been spared the responsibility of defending freedom. Today's airmen remain committed to preserving the freedom that others won for us for generations to come. By displaying the flag and giving it a distinctive fold, we show respect to the flag and express our gratitude to those individuals who fought and continue to fight for freedom at home and abroad. Since the dawn of the 20th century, airmen have proudly flown the flag in every major conflict on land and sky around the world. It is their responsibility, our responsibility, to continue to protect and preserve the rights, privileges, and freedoms that we, as Americans, enjoy today. The United States flag represents who we are. It stands for freedom we all cherish and the pride and patriotism we feel for our country. We cherish its legacy as a beacon of hope to one and all. Long may it wave. Sergeant Eccleton, now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. The floor is yours.
You all get to leave.
All right. Thank you. It'll be fairly quick. I'm not a real long talker, but thank you for everybody who's here. I can see some of you back there. My eyesight's getting a little worse nowadays. Thank you for coming on this day. I know you're all busy. It's a little warm in here. We started a little late. I apologize. To my family, Kathy, thank you. Girls, thank you for all your support you've given me over the years. You haven't had to suffer like some families in the military where their dads always gone. I did work some long hours and I was gone a lot of times. These guys suffered more when I was gone golfing than I was gone. If I was deployed or something. I went TDY from here 2 or 3 times, duty related, but I went probably a dozen times golf related, playing the different golf deals, like Colonel Butler said. I found one of the good deals. ACC had a competition against the Royal Air Force. I got involved in that. It was a really good deal. They took you out for 2 weeks. You got to play golf against some real good golfers. Play some really nice golf courses. That's one of the pluses of the military if you get in the right spot. If you can play a sport and you're valuable to them, I guess. We did that. Mom, my brothers, Jim, Jay, John, Uncle Butch, Denise. My brother-in-law, Mike, Chris, you guys know military life. Ian, Dad, Judy. Oh, yeah, Dad's right there. Dwayne and Carolyn, this is my family. Thank you for coming down. They come from North Carolina, they come from Michigan. I really do appreciate it. I've got friends out here that come from Florida, so Kevin, Brad, Gut, Goop, where you at? Way in the back. Thanks for coming down, guys. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's been a pleasure working with you over the years. To my shop, all my airmen, NCOs, senior NCOs, you guys are outstanding. I've never worked with a better bunch of folks. Easier to lead. Yeah, we miss some appointments every once in a while. It's going to happen, people. You're going to miss an appointment once in a while. Try not to do it. But you guys are great. Your Air Force is in good hands. I'm just a piece of it. The people you got coming up behind me are stellar. They are top-notch, and they will take good care of your Air Force, so don't worry about them. That $2.3 billion plane that we took a tour on today, it's in good hands. And it's an awesome piece of equipment. So your country is safe. Okay? That's really all I got to say. I miss my son. We're going to send this video to my son, Tyler.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. You better not go any further, Joe.
Tell you later.
Thank you, Sergeant Eccleton. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the departure of the official party and the playing of the Air Force song.
Darn cassette broke. Lip sync it.
Staff Sergeant, you're gonna have to sing it for us.
Probably very loudly. Want to sing it? Off we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Please join the Edgerton family for a reception in the back of the room. Thank you for attending.